What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. Today on the table we're playing some Epic Digital. We did a stream of this last week. We're just taking another look at it. I've been dabbling in it all week, basically in my spare time, playing it on my phone, my iPad, and on Steam, just like I used to do a lot with the Star Realms app, which feels very similar. Obviously, same publisher, same company, but yeah, having some fun in this one. So today we're going to continue with, I guess we'll play the campaign. We'll play some online games. I don't know if we'll do arena, but I'm still a noobish at the game, still figuring it out, still learning, trying to absorb as much as I can, which brings me to my next point. I'm going to highlight some other community members, or I guess some members of the Epic card game community. I guess I wouldn't necessarily be a member at this point, but trying to learn about this game and about the app. I found a few resources that I want to point out. I've link them down below in the description. But first, I should thank our Patreon backers for supporting the channel. If you'd like to support the channel, there are links down below. Thank you to everyone who keeps this channel going. I appreciate your support. All right, let's get to some of the resources. So if you're curious about Epic Card Game, it's been around for like 5 years now. So there was a okay sized community. It's now kind of shrunk, I think, but there are players now looking into getting into it because of the app releasing in wide release and retail now. As we talked about in the last stream, it's out for everybody. I've had it since Kickstarter, early access backing it, but just haven't really played it since it first was in early access. And now we're here back playing it now it's in full release and we're taking a look at it. So some of the things I want to point you to, over on Twitch is a place it seems where people stream it. I guess in general, the few that do stream it, that's where they stream it. And I want to point something out to you if you're not familiar with Twitch. So here it is. You can search up Epic Card Game. Actually, I can do that for you right here. So if you search up Epic Card Game, you'll find categories. Categories is important on Twitch, I find, because I like to follow a category, and then anytime someone's streaming in there, it'll pop up at the top of your like following page or whatever you call it on Twitch. So if you go to the Epic Card Game, and I'm following it, obviously, as you can see here. Just click follow. There is 1.2 thousand followers that are following it. There's no live channels now, obviously. It's not really that popular in the daytime, I would assume. But if you go to videos, you can see some past streams and watch some archived content. And one thing I want to note is this isn't the only category I found that's being used for streaming this game, which is bad for the game to have multiple categories people are streaming in. And the offender, everyone else seems to be streaming in Epic Card Games, but the official White Wizard channel streams in just Epic. I don't know why they do that. I don't know why they wouldn't stream where the rest of the streamers stream, but there's less followers and less people streaming in there. It's basically only them and a couple others here, but yeah, I don't know why they do that. I'll try to reach out to them and see if they could consolidate that just to help bring everything in one place so people can just follow one thing. I guess you could always follow both. It's not a problem there, but if some people don't know about one or the other or don't find it when they're searching, then they miss out on like half the content. So it's kind of silly. So if you really want to get all of it, follow Epic also, but I'm going to point out some channels specifically. Super helpful, Tom's Epic Gaming. I want to shout out to him. Go follow his Twitch channel, which I have linked in the description below. All this stuff's linked down there. He went through the monthly tournament that's in the app. There's a every month, they do a digital tournament where you can, I guess, get into with some gold tickets or something like that. I still haven't figured that stuff out, but I saw them posting about it in the Facebook group for Epic Card Game Digital, and I asked the question in there, hey, is there any way to watch this being played live in the app? Because I know some of these online card gaming apps, you can spectate games, but in this one you can't. But some of the guys playing in the tournament, some of the longtime members of the community, streamed their tournament games from their side on their computer. And Tom's Epic Gaming was huge for me to watch. He literally he's very good at streaming and explaining, and remembers to grow the game, you have to be very noob friendly, acceptance to new players. Talk in the lingo that newer people to the game, maybe card game players even, would understand, not just the hardcore players, because that locks people out, right? So he's very good at explaining every draft pick he was doing, what he was looking for, the cards he's trying to counter. Very good job on his part. So I just want to highlight out his Twitch channel and his YouTube channel. Like I said, all linked down below. Go follow him if you want to find more Twitch or more content for Epic the card game. Another one is his video. I watched this yesterday. It was like mind-blowing to think the amount of effort he put into this video. It's about a year old, it looks like, but epic card game constructed top tier rating. If you go watch that, he put together like a story kind of weaved with his organized play history with the game and his championship design card or whatever. And it was kind of cool how he like rated all the cards from each faction he thought were top tier. This is a year ago, so I'm sure it may have changed if new cards have come out since. But I think it's still relevant for the card pool that's in the digital app, which is not up to date with the physical. But hopefully that'll be corrected in the next few weeks or months, I hope. But he does go very in-depth, describes it, even drops terminology in the bottom left corner of the screen as he's going. Here, I'll show you if I can. See right there, he's got terminology. And in this bottom corner here, he explains terms of the game and stuff. And it's kind of neat. He goes through that. And see, he laid out all the cards here in his order. He like very physical hands-on. But then he goes through and actually like just like highlights stuff, does graphic editing on the cards. Very helpful, very helpful. It's an hour long. It's a little hard. I've watched 1.5 times and I still didn't catch everything he was saying and everything he pointed out. You have to pause it a lot because he doesn't leave stuff on the screen for that long. So sometimes the terminology section gets a little, if I can find an example here. It just kind of like blips by. It's not really helping me. Oh, there's one. So you'll see like it'll show some text in there and it just kind of blips by sometimes. So you just gotta like, it's good to watch it on the computer and pause it rather than like an Android box or something. I found it a little hard on there. But you can just pause it. He'll explain exactly, noob-friendly video, going over the whole card pool. Well, the main cards you need to worry about, the more highly played cards and constructed, which is cool. But it's still relevant for pick and draft cards and stuff like that too. He does mention that stuff. So Tom's Epic Gaming, link in the description below. Go subscribe to him on YouTube. He's doing a good job. Not a lot of videos, but what he puts out is mainly quality stuff, and it's helpful for new players to the game. He very much thinks with expanding the meta, bringing in new players, the way he presents it, which I like a lot. And the other one is Matt the Cutter. I don't know if all his videos are very noob friendly, but his stream from Sunday night that just passed, at the time of this stream, he goes over playing Epic in his stream, and literally is like, it's like a nice welcome stream for new players. He's describing everything to new players, talking and like, you know, accepting the new players, explaining every decision he's making as he's playing. And he plays with somebody else on the other end who's understanding of him taking a lot of time between turns to explain everything. So they play complete games explaining everything. It's kind of a good stream. So go check out Matt the Cutter, link down below on his Twitch page. Go to his Twitch page, go to his videos and check out those. And the other one is CJ. He's like a developer on the game, is my understanding. But CJ from White Wizard Games, he streams on the White Wizard Games official Twitch channel. So that's also linked down below in the description of this YouTube video. Go there. It streams under that Epic, the Epic category, which is a problem. But if you just follow the channel, it'll pop up. And then he actually is explaining it, everything he's doing, very noob friendly, describing why he's picking cards in draft, why he's making decisions, what he's thinking the opponent will play. And it's fun when you watch him like predict what the opponent will play and then they play it. And it's kind of funny, like, but that's obviously he lives that game as his career. So he's really into it, but he's very friendly, very good presentation, other than the sound issues, but him banging on his desk and whatnot. But it's what you get right now, right? So hopefully we get some more Epic streamers and people playing this game. But if you are curious to dive more into it beyond my noob view here, I'm very new to the game, but those guys, watching their streams and their videos over the last week has helped point out some terminology, some strategy, some pointed out cards I didn't even realize were that good, interactions, combos, those kind of things. And some of the stuff I watched like more than once and I still didn't pick it all up. It's kind of goes fast, but like depends how quickly you pick up things. Anyways, on to my chat here. So I just want to highlight all those. Like I said, they're all linked down in the description below if you want more on this game. There you go. So let's see. Ryan's here. What would you compare this to, if anything? As I heard it described many, many times in all the videos when I was looking to research this game over the last 5 years, every time I tried to jump into this game or figure it out or learn it, and got into I kickstarted the physical game, I kickstarted the the digital adaptation of it. So I was very behind the idea of the game. It feels like Magic the Gathering on a budget. I don't know Magic. I've never played Magic. I've watched Magic be played. I understand the basic premise of Magic, like the collectibleness of it, the whole idea of getting lands on the board, using colors cards to pay for other colored cards. We've seen all that stuff in many other living card games and collectible games. But I would compare this, I guess, to Magic or any kind of competitive card game. Like, it's you battling someone on the other side. If you're into that, building decks, this game has it. If you're into doing that and not spending a ton of money, this game is kind of focused on keeping a lot of variety, a lot of craziness, all in like small package, as Star Realms was, as Hero Realms was, from the same publisher. So that's what they're going after here. I can't. Oh, Epsilon Productions. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. But yes, it is basically trying to get this game, a game like Magic the Gathering, a two-player card game where you're either, there's many formats, so many I won't even mention them all, but they're all in the base game of 120 cards in the base box. I don't have it near me anymore. I took it upstairs, but I like the premise of you can buy a box that has 120 unique cards in it, a small little rule book, just like Star Realms, and boom, from that you can play 2 or 4 player. You can build decks. There's pre-constructed decks in there. You can draft. And it's called Dark Draft in this. It's a little bit different than normal draft, which is kind of cool. You can play team games and all this crazy stuff. But yeah, so it's basically like Magic on a budget, or I guess like even Keyforge or any Game of Thrones, a card game. It like kind of scratches that itch a little bit. Like, it's just like, I don't know, I would assume it's like Pokemon and all those kind of games where it's just you versus another player. You have a deck built. You're just trying to smash their face, reduce their life, destroy their dudes on the board. It's just like any other two-player card game, one-on-one card game seems to be like what it is. But it's cheap to get in. It's like you just buy a box for like 15 bucks and you have all the cards in the base set. And then they came out with small fixed packs, kind of like a living card game after, to expand the pool a bit. But all of most of that physical stuff actually is stuff from the first couple of years of the physical game is available in the app for free. So you can just install this, Ryan, and try it out. There's no cost at all. This is totally free to play. You get all the cards in the pool. Anything you spend money on in the game is all cosmetic. And I believe just entry to like tournaments or whatever you have to use like in-game currency for. But I think you can earn that in-game currency just by playing more online. You earn it. So truly, I believe this is like it's true free to play. No booster packs, nobody who has special cards over the others. It's just like foils and special backgrounds and avatars and stuff like that. So I like that. I'm behind that model. So that's why I like to play this game and highlight it. And yeah, it needs more players, I think. It's pretty fun. But to try it out, you can crack through the tutorial here pretty quickly and play against the AI and do a little campaign that slowly will teach you stuff and try to get you to play things differently and look at cards differently. It's kind of neat. So we'll be continuing that here. Oh, you play Magic Arena. Oh, okay. So you know Magic. So if you know Magic, this is like, all the players who play this are like former or current Magic players is my understanding. So if you're into Magic, this is like exactly that kind of thing. I don't play Magic. I've never played Magic. I don't know. So yeah, Magic Arena is probably coming from Hasbro and Wizards of the Coast. I'm sure it's a much more, how do you say, like a bigger production, I would assume. That's a huge company putting big money behind that stuff. And yeah, getting teenagers into gambling is basically what they do. And they do a good job at it, I think. Gotta get that next booster pack. Gotta find that next rare. Chasing that stuff, just like pulling the handle on a slot machine, man. It's yep. Trying to get rich. All right, Doug says, hello, Rob. Is Dark Souls a board game worth buying for solo play? Thanks in advance for your advice. Hey, Doug. Yeah, sorry, guys. I was trying to get through that little intro presentation, trying to highlight everything without forgetting somebody, so I had that kind of all prepped. But Doug, if you're still here, Dark Souls is a board game. Okay. Dark Souls board game is awesome. I love it. It's the stuff I have though is like hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of stuff. The base game, it's got miniatures in it, so it's going to be the standard like $100+ base game just to get the base stuff to try it out. And as a solo game, that's fine. It's fine. It's good. I like it. But then the expansion stuff they added later and the Kickstarter stuff they're coming out with now, the stuff that we all got from the Kickstarter stuff. that was that stuff makes it even better. But then again, it's like, do you want to go spend hundreds of dollars on that over something else that's currently on Kickstarter, or currently just released, something more new and up to date? I don't know. It doesn't have the best game design. It relies on community variant rules to be fully enjoyable, is my opinion. So it's a little bit of a mess, but I do love it and have fun with it personally. And if I love Dark Souls, I love playing co-op with my friends, and I do love playing it solo, as you've seen me play on the channel in previous videos. And if you haven't, go check them out. They're in the playlist section. You'll see my Dark Souls playthroughs where you play 2, 3, 4 players solo, all that stuff, play through campaigns, which we are playing it more live this Friday, actually, with 4-player, Kyle and Justin, who play on the channel. I let them pick the game. Oh, someone's looking for an arena game. Did you see that? It just popped out there. I said, hey, that's kind of cool. But yeah, so Dark Souls, we are streaming it this Friday, I believe at 7:30 p.m. You can go to youtube.com/Rob's Gaming Table, just on the main page there, and you can see upcoming streams and set the reminder for that. But Justin and Kyle, they picked the game. I let them totally pick. What do you guys want to play 4-player? And that's what they voted on. So yeah, we're playing some more Dark Souls. So tune in for that. It's coming up on the channel. But solo, it's okay. It's okay. I think there's better solo games out there, though. But again, I don't know your library. I don't know your taste. So it's hard to answer that question, and in your budget. So it's like, I can't just tell somebody, yes, buy it, unless I know like all those things, right? And you know, I don't know that stuff. So hopefully that's helpful, Doug. I don't know if it was, but you could probably read some reviews on the game. Go look up on Board Game Geek in the review section, or in the ask that in the 1-player guild, maybe, and maybe you'll get pointed to some similar stuff, or that game maybe people recommend. Let's see, Ryan says that's correct. That's why I like Arena, is you can buy the packs for free. That sentence doesn't sound right. I can't do the real version anymore. Way too expensive. That's what I hear. And I think that's what Epic 5 years ago was designed and came out as like a solution to. And I think that's why FFG came out with the LCG, was to solve that solution of people get into Magic, they love it, but then it's like you got to keep up with the tournaments, up with the meta, the cards rotating, all that stuff, chasing down rares, the secondary market's insane. And yeah, it's keeping up with that. It costs a lot. For this game, they're just like, all right, Epic's like, we see what Fantasy Flight's doing with the living card game, where it's all fixed packs, everyone can get a hold of all the cards. The problem with that, though, is sometimes those packs don't stay in print. FFG has trouble keeping all the content available all the time, and sometimes the LCGs grow so big, they collapse in themselves, and that becomes a problem for new players getting into the game later. Huge pool, which could happen Epic eventually, but here we are 5 years later, and you can still grab the core box for like $15. The packs are like $5 a piece, and I think there's 4 per set. And I think there's 3 sets that have come out so far. So I don't know the math on all that, but for, I guess, what is that? So $20 times 360 plus the base game. We're still under like $100 for like 1 set of all of the cards. And if you play constructed, you can put up to 3 cards in deck. So you could just buy all the cards for times 3 of that. So like less than $300, I would assume, maybe less. Some of them are hard to find still, though. I was looking for some of the packs, and yeah, some are still hard to find also. So trying to keep things in stock after a while, yeah. But at least you can play the digital game, try it out with all those cards, and see how you like it. You can earn in-game currency just by playing. Same with this. I understand. I understand what you're saying. You can buy the packs for free. I get it. But the free is you putting in the effort and the time, right? And playing. But if you're having fun doing it, that's not really work. That's good, right? And you can use it to buy the packs. Okay. All right. So let's get into this one here. So I'm going to go back to the campaign, I guess. That's where we'll look again today. We were playing that last stream. It's synced with how I was playing on all my other devices, which is cool. This is the tutorial campaign. I don't know if there's another one after this.
Trees, burnt plants, and large bones.
I'm just going to go through the story. If you guys didn't see this, I'm talking over it, I know. But we'll just begin the mission. But if you play through this, you can read the whole story or listen to the guy voice over the story, which is kind of neat. And yeah, so I can mulligan. I don't remember what we're trying to do with this guy. I just remember they had big Thundarus and stuff dropping into play and crushing my face. I don't know if in this intro deck yet. So the cool part about this campaign is they give you some base cards to play with, and a couple copies of each, it looks like. And you got to try to figure out the puzzle. And once you beat the puzzle of that scenario and beat the AI, they award you with some cards that the AI was using, and you put those in your deck, and you carry those forward. So it's kind of neat to use the cards you're dealt with, and you're forced to use some of these cards, and you got to try to figure it out, which is kind of neat. And it's good for new players to help learn the game. So I see a lot of people commenting in the Facebook group saying, like, good for new players is do the tutorial, then jump right into the campaign and play the whole campaign through. Even if you get your butt kicked a bunch of times, try to figure it out. Go online, ask for help. People will give you strategy tips. I saw people posting it. I didn't really look at any of them, but they basically will help you through. There's a couple token ones that I think one of the ones I already played and got kind of stuck on. I hear people getting stuck on. So hopefully, I'm sure we'll get stuck on the next ones that are hard too. But yeah, people, you can go ask for help in the Facebook group and they'll help you out. But it's a cool way to learn the game and experience a smaller card pool kind of idea, and a little bit at a time. So I don't know what we're looking for in the deck. This is a problem playing like a week later. And I don't really know the whole card pool yet, and I'm still getting used to some of these cards. But you can right click on them and browse through, and it'll tell you, like what this champion counts as a spirit. Okay, great, is wild. Okay, what else? Tribute, what's that do? When they enter play, you gain the effect listed after the arrow. Okay, yeah, so that's how that works. You can cycle through here. So I know this guy, Palace Guard, banish a target champion. So Thundarus, he was a trouble last time, and he's like, I think unbreakable or unbanishable, one of those things. And I wish I remembered. But hopefully you have an answer in here to deal with him. I guess 13 damage straight up from a Kong would be good. So Thundarus comes in, and I know he buffs the dragons. That's all I remember about him. He buffs the dragons, makes them all attack harder. And it's funny, this scenario is called Dragon Attack. So if you can smash Thundarus, you'll get hit less by the other dragons because they won't be as big. They won't have as much health. And we can try to take them down. Okay, let's choose any number of cards. Let's see, we're going to mulligan here. Are we going to, though? Banishment. Banish a target champion. You know what? I'm going to cheat, and I'm going to look up Thundarus on the White Wizard Games little card catalog thing I found before, which is rot, yeah. So on the epiccardgame.com, you can go to card gallery. I've been using this to try to help me remember stuff too. And then this page loads here, and then you get a little search box. So Thundarus. So here we go. Oh, that's not very helpful. How do we get back? Oh man, Thundarus. Okay. So he's 10 offense, 15 defense. And right there, your other dragons have +5 offense and +5 defense. He's a Dragon Lord of the North. And his abilities aren't there. Okay, I just got to see him on the card here. He's airborne and unbanishable. Unbanishable. So banishment's useless in that situation. So, and I have 2 of them. So let's throw them away, I think. I know we can banish other guys, but he's 15 health. So I can find like a Kong and some other way to damage him. But I remember even though I got rid of one, like another one dropped out of nowhere and it was trouble. So yeah, so we'll see. Let's see here. When this card attacks when this card attacks, and then your champions get +2. So I can try to use combat and like direct damage to get rid of them, I guess. That's probably the best way. But it's got to be in the same turn because damage doesn't stick around from round to round. I can return them back to their hand. I guess that's helpful against Thundarus, right? Because then they have to spend the 1 gold to play him over and over again. And you only get 1 gold a turn, so that would be expensive to keep playing him over and over again. And standard bearer, 2 human tokens. They're not really good at defending airborne because they don't fly. So yeah, I don't know. So let's just get rid of these 3, I guess. See what we get. And you lose a health for each card you mulligan, but I don't think that's a big deal. Ooh, a flame strike. So that could be deal 8 damage to a target. So that could be to a champion, could be to myself, can be to the opponent's base health. Maybe that's the way I got to do it. Is if I can't get anything through, just gotta kill dragons with flame strike, which is kind of funny. Killing dragons with fire, I don't think that would be a thing, but So Mythic Monster. Look at this guy. 15 and 13. So 13 offense, 15 health. And what was the... Thundaris is 10 offense, 15 health. So this guy plus... Does this guy buff? Yeah, this guy gets my extra champions an extra 2 while he's attacking. So like I could attack with both of them together. I know they don't advise that usually, but that might be a thing. Like, or defend, sorry. Oh no, it's when they're attacking, I get it. He won't defend with Thundaris though, so that doesn't really work. And what else we got here? Oh, if it's your turn, break all champions, Apocalypse. Okay. Yeah, that could be a way to get rid of all the dragons. Okay, okay, we got some answers, I think. But not really much to play. I guess we'd play this Mythic Monster. So it's our turn, our gold's not spent, the opponent hasn't spent anything. It's the AI, so I don't know what this whole, like, spend your gold before they spend gold thing, the little mini game within the game in Epic. If the AI is hip to that or not, I'm sure it is. So what we can do is just play this guy. And we haven't spent any gold. And we could... See, this is the thing. If I was playing a human opponent, I would pass to them, see what they do with their gold. If anything, they might just pass to their turn. So I will just drop a Mythic Monster guy. He's going to get me another card. Not a big deal. And hopefully my opponent doesn't just wipe my board, but whatever. Nope. See, they go right to their turn. They don't even care. Computer just does whatever they want. Surprise attack. Yep. And here's a Charge Dragon. Airborne. Tribute. What was that? Deal 2 damage to each of up to 2 targets. So he just wipes out my little dude and hits me for 25. Yeah, that's fun. So now he spent his gold. I could see if I return that to hand. He'll just deal 2 damage again. So this maybe is not the best. I don't want to break all champions. He's 9 damage, so I can't just shoot him. Banish target champion. The player's turn it is. Puts 2 human tokens into play. I think I'll just draw cards with this one, actually. Yep. So we got a Grave Demon who has Ambush, Tribute. Banish target player's discard pile. Okay. And then we got our Palace Guard. Okay. So I think that's all... Yep. It's my turn. Hey Matt, how's it going? Thank you ×3, Rob, for watching. Oh, Matt the Cutter, I assume. For watching and my stream, the kind plug, and also for streaming Epic. Oh, I see, Matt the Cutter. I didn't read the whole comment, but yeah, no problem, Matt. Anytime. You did a good job. Like, it was helpful watching your stream. I watched it. I didn't watch it live. I had to watch it later, but I appreciate you basically keeping that in mind, that people don't always watch live, and describing is good. Keep it up, man. Like, there's a lot of new players, I'm sure, with the app being released and looking for help, and from long-term players like yourself who know the game. So yeah, thank you. But you're not going to find any of that kind of stuff here because I don't know what I'm doing. So I understand if you want to leave now. All right. I'm just trying to highlight the app and highlight the game and see if we can grow the community, I guess. Find some more opponents online that are of equal level to myself. Some other noobs. All right, so let's see. This guy, we could return him to hand, and that would be... they would then maybe have to play something to defend here. I could just go in and try to attack, and maybe he'll defend with this guy, or maybe he'll drop something into play, or maybe he'll bounce this guy or something. I don't know, but let's think here. Charge Dragon, not yet in cardboard. Is this from the upcoming set? What? Oh, it's not really? Oh yeah, I noticed this the other day. So some of these cards, they have like black weird borders. Like you can tell they're like not copies of like a physical card. And they don't have like the text on the bottom and the artist and stuff. So I don't know, maybe Matt, if he's still in the chat, can answer that. If he knows, like, are there some cards in the digital that aren't in physical? I asked White Wizard, CJ from White Wizard in the stream last night where he was streaming, when they're going to add the Pantheon set to the digital game so the card pools matched. And he just was like, oh, soon. He wouldn't give me an answer because he didn't want to promise anything. But soon, he said. So I didn't realize there was cards that are in just digital that are not in physical. So I don't know. Is that a thing? But I did notice these black border, like, it looks super awkward, like it doesn't match the other cards. Like this one you'll see here. You see the green color, white wizard, copyright, the illustrator, the rarity of the card. But then, yeah, some of these, like, stick out. They're kind of weird. They're just, like, weird black borders. They're, like, yeah. It's not the same graphic designer that put the card together, I don't think. We're using the same tools. But, yes. If anyone knows in the comments later who's watching this on YouTube in the future, drop it down below. Timestamp it if you can. Let us know. Let us know what we notice. Oh, Matt says they are not 100% known if they will print eventually or if they're just for campaign. Oh, okay. They're specific to the campaign. I get it. I get it. So I wouldn't see these if I was playing draft in the game, Dark Draft, or I guess building a deck in the deck builder. I guess we can look for that after. Charge Dragon, if we remember, when I'm out of this little scenario after I get my butt kicked again, we can go to the deck builder and kind of just look for that one, Charge Dragon. But that's cool. I never noticed that. Ah, okay, okay. Matt says it right. We got it. Okay, cool. All right. So let's get to it. So the idea is, like, I kind of want to just go in and attack, but then, like, I don't know. The AI is weird, so it's like I don't know what I'm trying to do. Sometimes it's not exactly what you do in a normal game. So for fun, I'm just gonna do a vanishing and bounce this guy back. I know he has a tribute effect of doing damage, but, like, yeah, whatever. I'll just make him, like, have to waste his gold to put him in play or another dragon or whatever. Then I'm going to attack and see what dirty tricks he's going to do to me here. Hasty retreat, which is return target attacking enchantment to its owner's hand. If it was attacking you and was unblocked, its controller draws a card. Oh, he just used it to draw cards, though. I get it. I get it. He did the or effect, so I didn't need to even read any of that. Learning. I'm learning. Okay, so let's pass for him declaring blockers. And assigning damage? No way. I'm going to get that through? Oh, that's juicy. If we can just have that happen every turn, that'd be we'll be done really quick here. I do have 8 damage to do there to get him down to 7. I don't know if I have any other of those flame strikes coming up, but yeah, it looks like I have a couple in the deck. I don't know if there's cards remaining in deck or total cards in deck. I'm not sure. This says 2 there, but is that, like, what's left for me to draw, or is that what's in the whole deck? I don't know, but whatever. Either way, there's more in there. But I might save that to maybe take out a dragon if things get out of control. Anything else I can do to him here, though? This guy I can throw in. He's ambushed, though, so I can throw him in as, like, a defensive play. But then again, all the dragons have airborne, so he can't really come in and chump them. So, I don't really know. I, like, want to keep this for the break in all champions, kind of like a reset. But, like, I would love to draw some cards right now, actually. Or do I just throw in, like, another champion to kind of mess around? I don't want to throw in Palace Guard because there's no one to banish. I guess. Yeah, I guess we'll just throw this guy in. And we'll just banish this guy's discard pile, I guess. And pass? Alright. So he's doing another surprise attack here. Dropping a... Oh, there's another computer generated one, a Wyvern. Airborne tribute. Deal 8 damage to a target champion. See, I put that guy out for no reason. He just got smoked. Welcome to Epic. This is all it's about. Just put a guy out and watch him just poof into dust. There's big monsters battling and smashing each other around. It's fun stuff. All right. So he's out there. He's sleeping. I don't have to worry about him yet. Man, I'd love to draw. Yeah, let's just draw with this. I don't know. I want to see other cards, right? Frost Giant. He's got Blitz. Expend all champions. Target player controls. That seems cool. That seems cool. Maybe we can do that next turn. Okay, let's pass. It's my turn. And when we draw a standalone. Draw 2 cards, or each player chooses a champion they control, break all other champions. Oh, that's good when he gets wide with the dragons, like happened before. Okay, so I think here's the thing. Like, I want to play this Frost Giant, be aggressive, drop him in. We exhaust this guy's Wyvern, and then we just start attacking with our big boys and make him spend his gold to prevent some of that from happening. And as long as one attack gets through, then I flame. So I won't have the gold for Flame Strike. Never mind. What was this? Bitten. Break target champion. The player whose turn it is puts a zombie token into play. Okay. Or we could throw in the Palace Guard, who banishes a target champion. Yeah, I think this guy has a better chance of surviving any come into play and destroy me effects. So let's just do this. Put the dragon to sleep. Let's Frost Giant attack. I think Frost Giant is a good play. You have the gold for Flame Strike at the start of next turn. True. Ah, yeah, it's just an event. So I can play it on my opponent's turn, you're right. After they attack. So what's he doing here? He's drawing cards. Oh, he hasty retreated. So he used it for the first part this time. And returned a target to hand. And he was attacking alone. It wasn't blocked, so I got a card draw out of it. Deal 3 damage to a target champion, gain 3 health. Okay. So now this guy, I assume, is going to get blocked over here. Or... yeah, I guess that's it. Yeah, whatever. If that happens, that happens. The problem is now these 2 dragons are going to come back, or 1 dragon, I guess, come at me, but he might play another one on his turn. Yeah. He has got the tricks always. So 8, he's flying. I could just kill him. I could... that's not going to work. Where's that one? Bitten. Break target champion. Puts a zombie token. I mean, that's better, right? But then he hasn't spent his gold yet. So that's the other thing. And as soon as I do that to him, he's going to play a better dragon. But sometimes you just got to take the hits, right? Let's just take it. And he plays another charged dragon. It's going to do more damage to me. Get out of here. I think... yeah, let's just do this one. And pass. So the problem is, it's our turn. So now what do? We got Rain of Fire, choose 3 targets, 3 damage to the first, 4 damage to the second, 5 damage to the third, or just draw 2 cards. These guys are bigger than that though. But I can target him, right? Yes, yes, 5 damage to the face, as they call it. Let's see here. Put them 2 away. And this has to be to a champion. So hold on, this is free. 3 damage. If I add that together with either the 3 or the 4, still not enough. I don't know the best way to go about it. I feel a lot of options. I could just attack, see if he blocks. Yeah, let's just see what happens here. 2 damage to each champion and player. Yeah, yeah, take damage to yourself. Oh, he just drew cards. Damn it! I read the first part and then it just disappears. He just drew cards. Never mind. Oh, I was so excited. Would have been able to add that together with my Rain of Fire damage. Do I want to do anything to get rid of this guy? Because he spent his gold, right? So now I can do tricks, can I? Or I could... only events though, right? No, that won't help. Where is it? This one. Break target champion. I could like break this guy. But you can still drop someone in. But let's see what happens. Let's have some fun. So let's bust this guy. Assuming he's not unbreakable. I don't see the symbol or anything, so we should be good. Okay, pass. Flash fire. Oh, here it is. He's doing the damage to each player. Sweet. And after, now I can't spend my arena fire, but maybe I can get him next turn. Okay, but I might kill him here if he doesn't do anything, right? Boom! Smoked him! Alright. All those other Twitch videos definitely helped. I'm just kidding. Maybe, maybe not. I'm sure there's better lines of play there for sure, but it's cool. It's different. Let's see what card I get. I got a Silver Dragon, which is a real card. It's a good Dragon Champion. Airborne Tribute. So when you play him, you draw a card, and you may banish up to 3 target token champions. So I'm assuming there'll be some token tests coming up here in this in this playthrough of the campaign.
After landing,
and we'll just get the story. Dinosaur Stampede, Mission 6. Alright. Dinosaur Stampede. Oh boy. Well. Thor should be here today or tomorrow. Yes, for Marvel Champions. For me, I don't know. But I've seen people mention me on Twitter, and I've seen people posting in the Facebook group already, showing me that they have the pack. I'm a little jealous. Yeah, we'll see when it arrives here in Canada. Yeah. I wish I could order directly from Fantasy Flight Games and get the pack always directly early too, but it's not always the case. And in Canada, the shipping's crazy to get it right from FFG. So, but even stores around me don't get it in time. Sometimes they carry it, sometimes they don't. It's very frustrating. Very frustrating. But yeah, there's some stores in Toronto that sell it, but then I have to just wait the day or two for them to ship it usually. But I will order it soon, and hopefully have it next week, maybe. Hopefully. So frustrating. Anyways, okay. Let's see here. So I don't know what to keep. I don't know what's coming up. I don't know what they're going to be doing to us. I don't know. Yeah, so we'll just keep it. We'll see. Just deal with it our first try here. Yeah, FFG shipping to Canada is like crazy. I don't know. It's like more than the pack is. Seriously, it's annoying. It's like, yeah, it's more than a chapter pack, I think, is the shipping to Canada from like FFG's web store. It's like not worth it. And then even getting it, it wouldn't come quick enough because it would get like held at the border and customs and stuff. And like, depending if they filled out the paperwork right and stuff like that, things get delayed and goes through extra processing and then handed off to like a Purolator or whoever here or Canada Post. And then it's just like, yeah. So it's like too many hands in the pot. It's not fun. But that's life here in Canada, especially from American companies. Just sometimes it's just, yeah, they just don't really care about, players outside of their home country sometimes. All right, so let's see here. Our turn. We don't know what this guy's going to do to us in Dinosaur Stampede. For some reason, he mulliganed, which is funny, but no, it's okay, Ryan. I know I sound super depressed and like negative about it, but it's something like whenever I go to Gen Con, I talk to publishers there always. I'm like, hey, I would love to back your Kickstarter project, but as a Kickstarter backer, I never get anything early. I get it later than it's at like retail stores and later than like every other country in the world. And it's just like, that's half the time I won't back a Kickstarter because I can get it faster just by waiting for the base game to arrive in a store. Most of the time. So that's why I don't bother. And then I miss out on games sometimes because they don't show up in stores sometimes or not in large quantities. And then I have to wait for second and third waves. So that's why I try to reach out to publishers in the background to kind of be like, hey, I would love to play your game and feature it on my channel. It looks really awesome. Can you send me a copy like early or direct or something so that like I don't have to wait and get it later or, you know, not find it at all or whatever. So I'm trying to figure that out. But I do talk to publishers at Gen Con, tell them like, man, it's like, sorry, like I can't do it for your game because I just, like, if I paid all that extra money in the Kickstarter for all that extra exclusives and the extra shipping, I just save the money by just driving to my local game store when it shows up there. So it's just not worth it for those pre-order bonuses on Kickstarter. Yeah. So no, don't feel bad, Ryan. Don't feel bad. It's just how it is. Oh man. End of Rob's rants for today. All right, let's get back to the game. Okay, so let's see. Going first. I should have probably looked closer at my hand. We could throw this big giant dude into play. Doesn't really. Wild Giant Champion doesn't really do anything here. He's another card with weird borders. I don't know what's going on with that. I still haven't spent my gold. I'm not going to pass because then they'll just pass because it's AI. They do weird things. Let's just draw. Well, let's just draw. I like having more cards, more options. Pass. Let's see. Surprise attack, let me guess. Big Dinosaur. Yep, that's the biggest of the big dinosaurs, I feel. Raging T-Rex. Showing me other dinosaurs. Great. He's going to draw more cards. So this T-Rex guy, he must attack each turn if able. And when he comes into play, you can reveal 2 wild cards, so the wild faction. If you reveal 2 of them, that's what Loyalty 2 is, you'll get to draw 2 cards. So how do I deal with this guy? He's not unbanishable or anything weird like that, so I do have banishment. He spent his gold already. I don't know if there's a better way to do this. I could also just block him with human tokens, because I can put 2 into play with this guy. And then I have this guy next turn to actually attack back. That might be good. Yeah, let's try that. Maybe not worry about banishing the guy. So I don't know what else is going to show up. Like, in this campaign, I guess there could be cards I've never even heard of that could show up and really wreck my day. So we'll see. It's more of a scouting mission here in our first attempt. Okay, so pass to the opponent. Kong, there he is, buddy. He can smash this T-Rex at one shot just by coming into play, dealing 13 damage to a target champion. Yeah. Okay. So if I tag with this guy for 9, he defends. I can... Do I have any tricks to buff health? Not really. I have like a damage effect. Well, let's see what happens. Let's bait him. 12 damage to target champion. Your dinosaurs get extra health. What the heck? Now my guys have less attack because he just killed the standard bearer. That's funny. Funny guy. And now look, this guy's a 14-12. Well, it's still enough for a Kong smack, but I can't do that anymore. Oh, I can, but not yet, right? I just have to wait till the attack's over. Oh, he's actually going to defend. Got him for 1. Okay, great. Soul Kong? Yeah, I get 9 in there. Okay. Yeah, let's just go throw Kong in, I guess. Let's smash this guy. Kong's not blitz, so he's going to take a nap. And I don't know. We'll leave this guy up for some defending, I guess. Pass to opponent. Raging T-Rex. Surprise, surprise. Here we go again. Oh, he used the Brontosaur to help pay for that. This guy, like, comes into play. You gain a gold, but you can only use it for wild powers. So he's like a 1 gold card, but kind of gives you another gold. And then it looks like he used it to play the Raging T-Rex. And then this other free guy, Hunting Pterosaur, if I'm saying that right. Ambush Airborne Tribute. You may break target champion with 2 health or less. And he got rid of my token, didn't he? Wow, that's a little line up there. But 3 health. It's burnable with Rain of Fire. It's also burnable with Ceasefire. I probably should draw cards with this though. My cards be getting low. So yeah, let's just do that. I feel like I should just do this anyway. Oh, two. Oh, another giant dude. Okay, yeah, let's just do this one. Let's kill that. I get 3 health out of the deal. Sounds good, sounds good. Alright, pass to opponent. Okay, so see, I can Palace Guard to banish one of those guys, I think, right? So this guy's got Breakthrough also. So if I defend with like a little guy, like a chump block or whatever, all the extra damage over that goes through to my health, my base like health that's by my avatar there. And we've seen him play a card already that's buffed up this Chomp. Oh, that's sick art. That is so cool. But this Chomp dealt 12 damage to a target champion. Then he buffed up his Dinosaurs, 2 health, like 2 defense, 2 offense. So that's extra breakthrough damage coming through. It's like overkill for Marvel Champions, I guess. Kind of that idea. Okay, so I feel I want to spend the gold first and get rid of one of these guys. But let me just think here. So Kong, when he comes in, attacks for 13. See, unless this guy gets buffed, he'll handle that. And was that card a gold? Yeah, Chomp was a gold. So I can see them doing that. If I attack with Kong, he'll defend with Brontosaurus, buff him up so he doesn't die. I like the Palace Guard just to banish. I think I'd banish the Brontosaur. So then he can't use them to defend. He goes to the bottom of the deck. And we attack with Kong. Then we get a Whirlwind. Draw 2 cards or deal 7 damage. Oh, he just drew 2 cards. Okay. Ah, here, he's using Rage. This is another one that buffs the guy 4 health. Yeah, he just killed my Kong. So this guy just got buffed up to 14, 16. And now he's 1 damage away from dying. And I no longer have direct damage to hit him. Oh, that's frustrating. Alright, either way, let's attack with this guy and see what happens. Yeah, down to 10. Yeah, we'll just throw in this other one. And he'll go in there and go to nap. And we'll pass. Oh, another Brachiosaur play here. Oh my god. Ankylosaur. Rage and T-Rex again. He's going to get loyalty on it, I'm sure. There it is. Drawing some cards. Look at this board. I think I need to play faster in this one. But I don't think I really have the tools for it. Is this the only digital game you play? There's a deck building / management game that's amazing, but it's digital only. No, it's not actually, Ryan. I play Raiders of the North Sea digital. I play Scythe digital. I play Keyforge digital, but it's not like official digital. I played that. What else do I play? There's other digital tabletop games that I like playing. But are you going to tell me about Slay the Spire? Because I was looking at that recently, and that game looks cool. I might play that at some point. I also want to get a hold of Aeon's End. I might get that on the channel, or Terraforming Mars. I want to get those eventually. Slay the Spire. I said it before you said it. That's awesome. Delay. Yeah, Slay the Spire. I'm following it on Twitch. I was watching some people streaming it. It looked pretty cool. So yeah, I'll probably get it and check it out. But yeah, I want to try to get more consistent, like doing a digital game a week, or maybe I'll just use my Twitch channel to just stream like digital tabletop, and then export them to YouTube after. I might try that. But yeah, I want to play more digital tabletop stuff because it's good when I'm in the middle of playing like a bigger game on the game table with Mel. We can play some recorded games back to back, and I don't have to clean it all up. Games like Gloomhaven or like Sword and Sorcery and stuff like that. It's nice to leave everything out. So then what I can do is play on the computer instead of needing the game table. So it's kind of cool. But yeah. Pass to declare blockers. He's coming in with a big boy here. Yeah, let's just... Oh, I guess I could banish him, right? Yeah, let's get rid of this jerk face. Done. See ya, bro. Probably should have just defended, but... I would have lost somebody, right? Pass. Ankylosaur coming in. Okay, so he's got a wall of dudes. Forced exile. What's this? Banish target champion. The player's turn it is. Puts 2 human tokens into play. Oh, this guy's airborne, right? I need to play this guy and sneak him in there, but I can't do it yet. There are no target champions, token champions. Stand alone. Each player chooses a champion. Yeah, see, I need to just let them... I need to choose my airborne guy. That's the secret here. Airborne. None of these dinosaurs have airborne. Yeah, Twitch would be smart, I think. The problem is Twitch, what I've noticed over the years, since I've been doing this for like 5 years or more, I've noticed on Twitch, there's not a big board gaming community. There's a lot of people who stream on Twitch playing tabletop under the board game category, but I notice like the viewership is usually really low on there. Unless you're like a huge channel like Geek and Sundry or something like that. But I find like there's not a lot of viewers. It's more board gamers are watching YouTube content is my understanding. That's what I've seen. And looking at other channels too that do both, it's usually their YouTube stuff gets more views and more stuff than their Twitch stuff. But digital tabletop games, I think Twitch is smart for that, because like the digital scene, like they're all video gamers, right? And it's like if I can draw them into our hobby by showing them video game versions of our board games, that would be a good thing to do too. So that's why I started the Twitch, was like to play board games over there, but then it wasn't like, not a lot of people watching that stuff. But yeah, okay, Ryan agrees, he knows. But I could be wrong. And that's another thing, Epic streamers, if you're watching this, get your stuff exported to YouTube after, so people searching for Epic the card game see that there's relevant, relatable, new content being produced. Because not a lot of people search through the Twitch video archives. That's another thing I've learned. So that goes out to you too, White Wizard Games. I see you guys streaming on there, and I look for stuff on Twitch or on YouTube, and I can't find anything to watch later. So yeah, I'll be sending an email about that later. Dear White Wizard Games. All right, so let's see here. It's our turn. They got a bunch of guys that can defend. Even though they're sleeping, they just can't attack, but they can use them for defense. And if they use them for defense, that means they don't attack me. They only for sure damage, not even for sure. They could have some anti-airborne card that'll just shoot this guy back home. And we know... oh, maybe that was the other game. Yeah, maybe they don't have an answer for that. Like, I could go in alone. Oh, this guy can't attack yet. Sorry, it's still my turn. Sorry, we can just... Do we bother, or do we just save these guys for defense? I feel like we save them for defense. All my guys will get destroyed fighting these guys. Yeah, let's just pass. So they'll get to come at us. And they're going to surprise attack in a big boy again. Yep, Triceratops, who has breakthrough. 10 attack. So yeah, breakthrough's the thing. So even if I defend with these guys, the extra damage will spill over. But they've spent their gold. So here's where I do this trickiness here. Each player chooses a champion they control and break all others. Let's do this. And I will just save my airborne guy, I think. And we'll get rid of all these idiots. He keeps the Brontosaurus or whatever there, which is fine. 8 damage, sure. And then on my turn, let's just try to attack with this guy. See what tricks he has. Surprise attack. Oh, okay, good. This guy doesn't fly. Okay. Declare your blockers. Assign damage. Okay, he's one away. Do I have... I don't have direct damage. Let's just throw this guy in who lets us draw a card. And he's huge. Okay, pass to them. F. Milan. Hey, Rob, just want to tell you, thanks to you, we bought Viticulture. Man, it's a great game, and we play a lot with my wife and friends. Thank you so much. I am happy to hear that. I'm glad that I helped you. It's part of what I do on the channel is try to show games that we love playing and that I love to have on my game table, and I'm glad you found that awesome. But yeah, we've played it since again. Like, I love it. I've played it like at least a couple times a week since we pulled it off the shelf. And it's staring at me for months and months and months. I feel so dumb that I didn't play that earlier. Too many good games though. But yes, that's classic. It's great. It's quality. I love it. I'm glad you love it too. But yes. I don't always play the hardcore of hardcore games on the channel sometimes. Those other games, they still pull me in, even though the themes and that I don't normally think they'd appeal to me like Viticulture. But man, that game's a solid design. All right, let's see here. Not everything has to be dinosaurs fighting wizards, right? You know? Anyways, back to Epic, the card game. All right, so let's see. Enemy spent his gold. It's his turn. I have some card draw, but if it's my turn, I can break all champions. I can save that for that purpose. Banish a target champion. Or banish. But this one would force them to draw a card if it's their turn. I just need this guy to stay alive and attack. I'll just draw 2 cards with this one, I think. And then pass. What's this? Tribute to... Oh, this is the one I got from like a couple scenarios ago. That's cool. All right, pass. My turn. Wake up, dragon. So let's just... Oh, hold on. This can just do this. Boom! Shalakalaka. All right. Ryan said, I know you said you had Wingspan ordered, right? Not anymore. I got to play it 3 players twice the other day, and God, it's good. I think you guys will love it. So Ryan, I pre-ordered it, and then I don't know if you saw on the board game news, Jamie Stegmaier came out and said he made a clerical error in ordering Wingspan quantities for North America. 5,000 copies shorted. Instead of a 6 or something that was supposed to be in the number column, he put a 1. So instead of like, I don't know, whatever. So every other country in the world got the proper amount ordered and printed, but in the shipment that was supposed to arrive in early February, North America was shorted 5,000 copies. So instead of taking the like 1,000 or 1,300 copies he got and sprinkling them out to stores again, where some stores would only get 1 copy, some would get none, he decided to just keep them for himself and put them up on his website for sale. I tried to go on his website to order a copy, but shipping was bananas. His price also isn't the most competitive. So I said, nope, I can't support that. I can't. You made a screw up. I don't want your game right now, so I'm not going to get it. But it was holding up my order with a local retailer, so I just told them, refund me the money for Wingspan, take it off the order so the rest of the order can ship. And that's another reason why the Wrecking Crew came so late for me. But yeah, so Wingspan can wait. I'll grab it at a convention in the future, or if they ever stock it in Canadian stores at some point. Supposedly it's not going to be in stores again till like July. So yeah, that's very sad at the earliest. And with the coronavirus stuff, who even knows if that's even going to be true. So hopefully it shows up again in the summer and I'll grab it then. But yeah, I can't. Yeah, that sucks. That just sucks. Anyways, more happy news. Let's see what card we got here. Triceratops, Breakthrough, Tribute, draw a card. Let's see. F. Milan says, great win. Ha, yes, I can understand. Tuscany makes it even greater. Yeah, Tuscany is amazing. Tuscany is a must for gamers of Viticulture to add that expansion in to make it like a gamer's game for sure. But it's good to have the base game of Viticulture just for relaxing, playing with newer players, bringing people into the hobby. I think it's a great game for that. Or teaching people worker placement and stuff like that. So the Moors, what you should look at, Milan, actually for Viticulture is something I'm going to look at next too and throw it on my next order, is there's another expansion called like Visitors from the Rhine Valley. And it replaces the winter and summer visitor cards to make it more about winemaking rather than just like trying to get victory points from doing other crazy things. So I want to get that to see if that would make the game even better. But I heard very good things about that expansion. So you might want to try that. It's like every visitor card is like focused on something with winemaking and victory points for winemaking. So it makes the game like more thematic. Not just like discard 3 cards from hand, get 2 victory points, stuff like that. That doesn't exist in there. It's all about like planting and you know, harvesting and filling wine orders and getting extra victory points that way. Let's see what Matt's saying. Jamie Stegmeyer is so great. About to finish a Charterstone campaign. Fantastic. I want to do that on the channel eventually too. That's something I want to play on the channel also. Yeah, Stonemaier Games, amazing company, great games, quality stuff. It just sucks that like, man, Wingspan's like his hottest, most selling game, and it's like, yeah, or maybe Scythe, I guess, would be the most selling game probably at this point. But I'm sure Wingspan's going to crush that eventually. But it just sucks you like wouldn't double check your order to make sure you ordered enough for a game that like people are having trouble getting a hold of. I find that kind of crazy. But yes, Ryan says, where would you like me to message you? Just found an extra copy and picked it up. No way. Ryan, you're lying. You're teasing me. Email me at robsgamingtable@gmail.com, man. I'll help you get that to me however I got to do it. But yeah, that's crazy. No way. You found it in the wild. I don't believe you. Did you knife somebody outside of a game store? Did you steal it from somebody's house? Or of a board game library at a convention? Did you steal it? But yeah, message me on, email me on there, or message me on the Facebook page. That's another way to get a hold of me, Ryan. Thank you. Or on Patreon. I'm sure there's like a messaging system on there that works, but I'm still figuring out Patreon. That website's a little sketchy, but not sketchy, but just seems weird. Some of their UI decisions. I have trouble like figuring things out on there. And I used to be a web developer. Yeah, that says something. All right. Okay. Triceratops, breakthrough. Yeah, Triceratops. He's a cool card. Breakthrough, draw a card. Yep.
After killing 2
We'll skip the story.
an orange hue fills your entire field of vision.
So this is called Demonic Treachery. Oh man. It's going to be an evil showcase here of all the dirty evil cards. I'm sure I'll earn one after if I win. So this is, I don't know. Should I be mulligan for good cards? Is that the counter to evil? Yeah, good faction. Is that what I should be doing? Banish target champions. Draw cards. I like the draw cards. Forest Giant. He's free, but he's slow, right? You just put him into play, takes a nap. You get to use him eventually. I guess you can defend. It's big body, right? Silver Dragon, Airborne, love it. And this guy, Ambush and extra attack. And hers, deal direct damage. A lot of free stuff, but nobody, like no big hitting cards. I don't know. And I don't know, are like the evil guys we're going to see? Are they like, is it going to be a zombie and demon token fest here? Because I don't really have much resetting here, right? So it's like, let's just see what they do, right? Let's just keep the cards we're dealt here and see what happens. No, my girlfriend called me and was like, hey, I found this. Should I buy it? I said yes. Yes. And then you told her to grab all the copies at the store and put them in the trunk, and then you started an eBay store to sell them all at $300 a pop? I'm just kidding. I don't think it goes for that much, but yeah. Wingspan, oh man. Yeah, that game, like, since like late 2018, I saw that game and saw the hype behind it, and it was a Stonemaier game. I was like, I'll look at it. It's an engine building right there. I was like interested. But the bird theme, my wife hates birds. She's like afraid of birds. So I was like, nope, can't get that to play with her. And I see her rolling her eyes when I was showing her videos of the game. She's like, why are they using this bird theme? I hate birds. I'm like, man, the theme looks cool and the game looks awesome. And we should still get it to play with other people. And because of that, I held off on it. I'm like, I'll just get it when it shows up more readily available. Because I had a chance to like pre-order it from Stonemaier Games. And yeah, I was like, I'll wait. And then I realized it was the hottest thing since sliced bread, and you couldn't find it anywhere. And that was dumb of me not to try harder to get that earlier. And I thought like later in the year it'll be easy to buy. Nope. Here I am, and it's going to be like mid-2020, and still people won't be able to find the game. Like it's such a hard thing to get. She does too. Hates birds. That's awesome. Awesome, Ryan. Awesome. I'll tell my wife for sure. Does she likes the game though, right? Like, does she think the game's awesome even with the birds, or does she not? I forget if you said if she played it too. Let's see. No, it wasn't you said it. Yeah, does she play it, Ryan? Wingspan. All right, so okay, so we're going first again. Like, I hate this. Like, we don't know what they got coming, and so like I don't know what to do. I will just throw. I definitely want to throw this guy out. Like, I don't know how much to extend here. I don't think I should really extend much. I want to keep her in hand so she could deal damage to possibly another champion. And I think we'll do the standard draw 2 cards. That seems to be working for us. Okay, and we'll just pass. Yeah, they never play anything, then they go on to their turn. Medusa! Oh, this sucks. She's going to break this little forest giant guy. So loyalty was break a target champion. Yep. Medusa. Alright, so she's ambush. So she can be played even when you have a window to play an event, like in combat and stuff, you can drop her in. And loyalty 2, show 2 evil cards, and then break a target champion. Including your own if you want to break your own for some reason, if you have some other abilities, which evil I think is the only faction that kind of has that. And she likes the game. I know my wife will love the game. It's just like the bird thing kept us away from it for the first couple months. Then I was like, no man, I kept hearing so many good things about Wingspan. I was like, damn it, I should own it. It's a Stonemeyer game, it's engine building. Like, come on, I need to own this game. I should have just got it when I had chances, but I passed it up. We even had it in our hand at Gen Con, but the price was crazy and we just wanted to spend our money on other stuff. So I was like, it'll be at local stores soon. It'll be easy to get. It's like August, you know, the game's been out for like 6 months. It'll be easy to find soon. Nope, I should have paid for it at Gen Con. We had it in our hand. It was like 5 copies were left out of like 300 they had at Gen Con, and I was holding that copy, and yeah, I put it back. Felt dumb. We regretted it instantly when I started hearing there were still shortages again. But yeah, it's crazy. All right, so other than Medusa coming in and doing that, like, she's only like a 6/8. Is that like, do I care about that? What do I need to do here? I don't think I need to banish her. I'm just going to draw more cards, I think. Okay, we got some reset stuff here. Pass to opponent. Let's see what they got coming. Oh, it's me. I see. I don't know. It's Frost Giant. Like at least he's Blitz, I guess? I don't know. Expend your champions. I'm going to attack. See if we can get something in here. Okay, we got it in. Down to 21. What else should we try? If it's your turn, return a target champion to its owner's hand or draw 2 cards. It's weird they haven't done anything yet, though. Pass? Yeah, they don't even spend their gold. This crazy computer, man. Pass to clear blockers. Okay. So she's just coming in for 6. Do I care? Do I care? I feel like I don't. Drop this guy in and just kind of like chump block it. I don't know. I'll let it in. Whatever. What's this? Reaper. Oh, whoa. What just happened there? Tribute. And or when they play a 1 gold evil card, you may break target champion. If you do, its controller puts a demon token into play. Oh, okay. So now I have a demon token. I don't like how we turned my big frost giant into a little weenie token here. Alright, so we're going to spend our gold. I feel like I want this guy in play. I don't know though. So he's ready on the start of my turn maybe? I need to get rid of that guy actually. But I could... Yeah, I don't want to return him to hand. I want to actually like banish this guy. Because every time he plays a 1 gold evil card, that will happen. I don't know. Spawning demon. What was that? So if he plays a 1 gold card, a 1 gold evil card, he may pay 1 health if he does put a demon token into play. So this is going to get spammy here, I bet. Yes, Ryan, that is the email. Yeah. Yeah, all one word, robsgamingtable@gmail.com. Yeah. Yeah, hid the message there. I don't know. Yep. And I should be able to see that email when it comes through. Okay. KK, hold please, sending message. Yeah, take your time, no rush. I probably won't even look at it till after anyway. And yeah, like between streams today. I'll definitely stream for a little while more, but then tonight we're continuing on our Aeon's End Legacy playthrough at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. So yeah. All right, my turn. Gold not spent. Let's see here. Maybe you'll defend with Spawning Demon and they just take each other out. Oh, he doesn't care. He just doesn't care. Oh, he cares with this guy though. So I'll take him out. He'll take me out. So not a problem. Not a problem. See ya. See ya, buddy. Okay. Now what? Now what? Oh, this is the banishing tokens. This guy needs to save for when he comes into play. A draw card, then you may banish up to 3 token champions. If this guy's going to be making, like, I have the only token right now, so I don't want to do that. But Triceratops. Yeah, let's do this guy. He draws me a card, and then we'll pass, and he'll turn my guy into a demon or something stupid. No, he didn't. Not yet. Another Medusa. Great. He's going to break my guy. Great. Yep. There goes that awesome Triceratops I paid money for. Jerk. Medusa's coming in for another 6. Do I care? Do I care? Not really. Not really. Don't care. Okay, now let's draw. Or no, we'll draw. Oh, we got a bunch of evil cards now. It's your turn. Break all champions. Ambush. Tribute. Banish target player's discard pile. Break target champion. The player whose turn it is puts a zombie token into play. Oh, let's see. What are they going to do? Just attack me with a couple Medusas? Oh, it's my turn. Yeah, my turn. Alright, on my turn... Where are all my dudes? Should have played this guy on his turn. Joe Leone, thank you for subscribing. Much appreciated. I want to use this airborne guy. But I know he'll take him out as soon as I play it. And the whole beauty of the Silver Dragon is coming in and destroying tokens. But... let's see here. I'll just play it. Whatever. Yeah, let's play it. Oh, Sea Titan. Here we go. Big boys. Let's not banish any tokens. Because it's my token. So Ryan says he sent. Uh-oh. hasn't come through yet. I checked the spam. No email. I don't know. Kickstarter of Chai arrived today. Thor might come, and I sold Scythe in the expansions and bought Journeys in Middle-earth used. It's been a good game day. Wow. I would never ever sell Scythe. That is one of my most favorite games of all time. I love it to this day. Played it so much. But I can understand it's not for everybody. And if you're not playing it or don't have the players to play it with, yeah, I can see trading that away. And Journeys in Middle-earth, so good. I love that game. Awesome. Can't wait for the new content for that in April-ish, hopefully. But I have a feeling that'll all get delayed because of the coronavirus stuff. But still excited for more of that stuff to come. But I don't know what Chai is. But yes, you must be excited. That is awesome. That's a lot of gaming goodness there. Thor might still come. I've had my copy for a year and a half and only played my copy once solo. I haven't even played Scythe solo yet. That's something I've been pulling out. I pulled that out on Sunday of probably 3 out of the last 4 weeks to be like, I'm going to do a stream of this solo. I just need to play it once and then do a solo stream. And then I just get wrapped up in other games and put it back on the shelf. But Scythe is something I want to highlight solo on the channel and play that. Because I've never played. I want to try it. Especially after playing Viticulture solo. I always play my friends. Oh, if you have a way to play it with somebody else, like if somebody else you play with games a lot has a game in their copy, there's no reason to both own the copy, right? No, you don't need to reacquire it. If you have a way to play it with people, you're fine. You're fine. That's yeah. If somebody else is going to take your copy and play the crap out of it, that's better for the game. Better. All right, your turn. I don't know what to do here. I want to attack with this guy. But him plus her damage isn't enough. Oh, there it is. Got the email. It is I. Maybe Google held it up a bit in its spam detection because you're basically doing a drug deal, it looks like here, according to what you wrote. You got the good stuff, eh? You got that good stuff. Just need a hit. Man. Yeah, I'll get back to you, Ryan, about that. Oh, man. Yeah, okay. All right. Let's do this here. I know if I attack with this guy, he's just going to get killed by Medusa. And then I have no way to finish off the Medusa. So I don't want to do that. I could bounce her back to hand. But then she's going to break another champion. They haven't spent their gold yet. Let's pass. Yeah, let's just pass. Spawning Demon. Here we go. This guy's back. Raxa, Demon Tyrant. Yeah, see, I knew it was going to happen. Tokens everywhere. Here we go. But these aren't all tokens. Oh, there's all the tokens. So this guy comes in, loyalty 2, deal 2 damage to each opposing champion. Crazy. And then tribute, put 2 demon tokens into play. Your demon tokens have +2/+2. And then here's the one thing that's kind of annoying about this interface is like scrolling through the line. They do a little like dance as they scroll across. But it's functional. Ryan says exactly. Love the game. I'll just play his. No worries. I'll hold on to it. Oh man. Okay. Let's see. So Sea Titan can come into play and return a target champion to its owner's hand. But again, it's come into play stuff. I can't have him coming back into play. I need like a banishing card. All I have is like return to hand. I guess I could just break all champions on my turn. That wouldn't be so bad. Here's the silver dragon. Like I feel the computer knows it's in my hand, and like as soon as I play it, then it figures out a way to get all the tokens into play. I could return that to my hand actually, right? If it's your turn, return. Oh, and this is free. Yeah, let's do some tricks. But I think I just should destroy all of that stuff. Like all of it. Each player chooses a champion they control, break all other champions. I could do that and keep the silver dragon around. Maybe we... yeah. Let's... Or this guy play on my turn. No. No, let's just do this. I don't know. Yeah, let's save mine. See what they destroy. Yeah, they leave Medusa. That's great. My turn. What's this guy do? Oh, this guy. Yeah. Okay, so let's drop. Let's just see if we can get this through. 9 damage to it. Oh, get out of here. Gains 9 health, really? Ah, that's frustrating. Okay, okay. Man, I don't know. This is tough. Banish their discard pile. That might be good. This guy's doing nothing else in the meantime, though. But at least I'll have him for defense, right? So no more discard pile for you in case you want to return anything from there. Pass to opponent. Oh my god. It's driving me nuts. I want to return her to hand. That's the problem. I don't know. Attack. He's going to what? Draw 2 cards? Oh, how convenient. Blocker. Yep. Okay. It's fine. Let's draw. Use this one for a draw too. So we don't want to return back to hand. Draw one more. Nice. Okay. Pass. Let's see. What's Ryan saying? So in Magic, there's a group of creatures called slivers that each unique sliver generally gives all slivers a buff. Is there any type in this game like that you know of? Yeah, in this game there's like tokens, right? And the tokens, every faction, maybe not every faction, there's like these demon tokens, there's zombie tokens, there's human tokens and wolf tokens. And then like this guy here has this little, he buffs up tokens, like demon tokens specifically, but there's like, I think there's synergy in each of those factions that relate to those tokens to help buff them up and manipulate them and that kind of thing. But then there's synergy with like dragons too. Like there's a dragon that buffs all the other dragons, and there's stuff that's trait related in this game if that's what you're looking for. But yeah, and the dinosaurs, there's stuff relating to dinosaurs too, and like any of those kind of like traits or whatever. There's a little bit of that stuff mixed in. Okay, so the Raxus here. to pass. Yeah, I'm like stuck here. I don't know what to do, but let's see what we draw. Okay, my turn. So if I get rid of him, that'll make those tokens not as strong. What does this say? Player's turn it is, draws a card. Yeah, I'll just get rid of this jerk and draw. Kong, okay, interesting. Can't play anything else. Pass. Okay. Airborne Ambush Blitz. Guilt Demon, tribute, and or when this attacks, you may banish a target card in any player's discard pile. So he banished Force Exile. Okay, so he doesn't want me to have tokens, I guess? Yeah, that's what I need to answer this, is just flood the board with my own tokens. Was it 3, 4, 5 damage? 3, 4, 5. Apply. I'll do a little burn. Get rid of those guys. My turn. Okay. I guess we'll Kong. Like, I know they're just gonna break these guys and just turn them into tokens. But whatever. Reaper. You may break target champion. Yep, there. Oh, surprise. I didn't see that coming. So that's definitely not the route to go. But let's just go the token route. Okay. So how the slivers work is the winged sliver gives all slivers flying. There is one that gives all slivers haste. They don't have to wait a turn to attack. Oh yeah. You get enough out. They're pretty OP. Is that what you were talking about? There is, like, in this game there is a lot of that stuff. I've seen it on cards where, like, they're in the good faction. They have like all this stuff that's like buffs your good champions, makes them untargetable and unblockable and this kind of stuff. I've seen this stuff that there's cards in almost every faction that does that. That like you can build a deck around it and then they like buff each other up and give each other like special abilities, like you're saying with haste and flying and that kind of thing. Where you can there's a card in good that makes other champions airborne and stuff like that. Like there is synergy within the factions for sure. That does exist. That does exist for sure. But what it all exactly is off top of head, I don't know the card pool that well, but I have seen those effects. Like this guy, just for example, all other good champions have +2 attack. And then he puts tokens into play, which these guys are. So there's like a little sample of it there, but there are more cards. I just don't, this deck's like generated by the computer. But I'm sure if you look, you can find like decks that are like focused on that in this game for sure. So I feel like this guy was the one that broke and put a demon token into play. Okay, we're gonna. This guy will come out. He's buffed too. I'm sure this guy won't stick around forever. 9 to a. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Kind of. Not really. Let's get some damage in here. Crazy we got him back to like default health, but Yeah, whatever. Let's just spam tokens and do what he's doing to us. Let's go. Turn it back to hand, whatever. He'll play it again. No, oh, different card. He's going to draw 2 cards. He's running out. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. Spend your gold like that. I think there's a way that I could do like this. Yeah. The easier way. Then I click attack separately and they'll just all do it. There you go. Yeah, destroy. Yeah, so I have to do the same strategy to him as the token strategy. That seems like the way. Yeah, we can look in the deck builder after, Ryan. If you're still here, we'll go to the cards and we can look through some of them and I'll show you what I'm talking about. But I think it's right up what you're looking for. Right up your alley. Yeah, I don't know what they call that. But it's in a lot of games where it's like they use the traits on the card to kind of group the cards. The trait doesn't do anything on the card, but then other cards will have abilities that relate only to that trait. There's a name for that in card games. I don't remember what it's called, like theme decks or something like that, or there's a name for it when you like it's all based around like in Game of Thrones, the card game, Dothraki decks. They were a thing like that where there was Dothrakis that helped other Dothrakis and gave them cool abilities and made Dothrakis viable. Normally by themselves they weren't the greatest, but obviously when you put them in as a group, which is thematic to the Game of Thrones lore, you could build a Dothraki deck that's just all about killing and pillaging and stuff. It was crazy. But by themselves, there was like, there's a couple that were good by themselves, but that wasn't where they were the strongest. Yeah. But in this game, I find there are a lot of cards that are like, that do give buffs, but some of them are still strong even though they won't give the buff or won't synergize, because I think this game is built with draft in mind. So you need cards that kind of do good things on their own also, but then if you do draft them together, it just becomes stronger. So it's like a cool little balance in this game where they've kind of focused on that. All right, enemy turn. He's basically, he evened out the board here. Where'd all my dudes go? We're just going to ambush this guy in, and we're just going to banish your, so that I have this guy on my turn, hopefully, and we'll pass. And we drew a consume. Oh, I totally forgot about this being a card. I'm sorry, everybody, if you were yelling at me in the comments later going, you should have played Flame Strike 2 turns ago. All right, what do we win? Inner Demon. That is sick art. Look at that guy. It's like coming out of his eyes and everything. That's sick. Look at this guy. Oh man, I'm gonna have trouble sleeping tonight. I'm just kidding. All right, draw 2 cards. Break a target champion. The player whose turn it is puts a demon token in play. Card draw, I like it.
You have defeated.
So now we're going on to Mission 8, the Golem Army. Okay. Choose any number of cards and put them on the bottom of your deck. Draw that many cards, lose 1 health for each of the cards chosen. So just straight up mulligan. Again, Golem Army, like, I recognize the art on this guy is from, I believe, the Steel Golem out of, I'm pretty sure it's out of the Sage faction, which is my favorite. I love the blue faction. They're super fun. I like the card draw and the manipulating my opponent's hand and characters and bouncing and all that kind of stuff. It's been super fun. And I'm assuming that's what I'm about to get a taste of now. But I don't know like what is good against that. I'm not sure. So we'll just keep the hand again. It seems to be working for us. And we'll just adapt. So it's my turn again to start. It's so annoying. Just drop this guy in, I guess. Sure. Watch the opponent take him out. War Machine. Look at this thing. That's awesome. Yep. See? There's a steel goal, and that's what I was talking about. Untargetable. Loyalty 2 gets blitz. Oh, yeah. See, they all have that blitz keyword. I love that keyword. Just basically means when a guy comes into play, he doesn't have to take a nap. He's ready to play. No summoning sickness. Just goes right in, ready to fight. Which is another thing in the blue faction that they have. Like this guy just did. Loyalty 2 blitz. And he banished all opposing 0 champions. Oh, man. Okay. And he's attacking me for 10. And nothing. I really... Break target champion. I could break him, turn him into a zombie token. It's probably okay. All right. Cool part is, if I put that back to hand, a zombie token or a token in general can never go back to the hand. So it'll just return to the token pile. And yeah. So that's kind of good. Let's see what he drops out now. Chronicler, I've never seen this before. That's a campaign-specific card. I'm sure if they're paying for a cool art like that, we'll see this in cards eventually, like they were talking about at the beginning of the stream. Tribute, return a target card from your discard pile to your hand. And what did he return? Or she or it? They, I don't know. Golem Army. War Machines recalled. Oh, that's fun. So my 0 cost champions. Just don't play 0 cost champions is what I need to not do. And I haven't seen many, but I'm sure I'll start drawing them eventually. So spending our gold, I feel like drawing cards is probably the way to go. Pass. So a big bad Sea Titan, he's untargetable. So nobody can buff him up or weaken him with targeted effects. Vanishing. Yeah, so you just drew cards. See, for example, Vanishing says, if it's your turn, return target champion to its owner's hand. But he is untargetable, so that wouldn't work on him. I'm sure he'll block with this guy, though. So if that's the case, I could... If I use this to break that guy, he'll just get a zombie token, still block, which is annoying. Or I could Flame Strike to kill this guy who's 8 health, and then I should be able to get my 11 through. Which, I mean, 11 is better than 8, but I don't know if this is the best use of the card, but probably not. Yeah, we got 11 through. Steel Golem, here we go. He's going to reveal some cards. Now he's got Blitz, so he's going to be attacking me right away for 13. Of course, I have nobody really to defend with, so we're going to do this one again. Break target champion. Oh, was he untargetable? Oh my god. So I'm taking 13. Forgot about that. Oh man. And we're even on health. Alright. Now what do we want to do? Well, we're just going to use this to draw 2 cards. And we'll pass. So banish target champion, that's useless also. Crystal Golem, ambush and untargetable. Break this card to draw 2 cards. So yeah, he's gonna block me. Now what? Just throw this guy in for later, I guess, assuming he'll still be there. Oh man, the dinosaur sound effects. Erase, the Erase is a cool card. Return target champion to its owner's hand, then you draw 2 cards off it. That seems really good. Vanishing. Oh, I love seeing all these cards. I love playing with those cards. I can't wait to get one in my own deck. Alright. Blockers again. I'm in that same problem. Okay. So this guy could jump in and just block this guy. He's not breakthrough or anything. Right? I should be able to do that. Or this guy, but I don't want to throw away an 8/8. Let's just throw away a free guy. Unless he just destroys him anyway. Oh, but this guy's targetable. Well, that's a block. Sorry, buddy. Okay. Yeah, I probably should have banished that guy and used the other guy to block. I forgot. We'll banish your discard pile, I guess. I don't want to take 13 damage. My turn. Okay, his guys are exhausted. That's cool. So let's do the usual. Stand alone. Draw some cards. Okay, that's good though. That's some straight damage. So then we just do this. And we win again? Man, this doesn't seem too hard. Not like it was having last stream. I don't know what I'm doing different, but... Or maybe these ones just are easier. I don't know. I mean, some of them have been hard. It took me forever to figure out how to do it. But I figure if you just stay alive long enough, you'll like see what their cards they keep playing over and over again and to adapt to them, I guess. So I got a Crystal Golem who is ambush. He's untargetable, and I can break him if I need to draw 2 cards. So if I'm ever stuck, I can break him out of play just to draw some cards.
The defeated Crystal.
So mission 9, Timekeepers. All right, let's see what we get here. Timekeepers, I don't know. I don't know what this is doing. I think it's more Sage stuff. Let's just see what happens. I don't know what mulligans yet. Like, I'm not sure. I mean, this isn't the campaign, so it's like all different. But even mulligans in general, there's like, I've seen it mentioned, like there's things to look out for. Like, you need something to play on your turn. You need something to play on your opponent's turn. Some draw in your hand is good. But I just, in 0 cost, ambushy guy is like good. But like, I don't know what you're looking for. And then again, like, also, I guess if you're playing in person, you know the other players like kind of deck or their play style, you might want to mulligan based on that or what faction they play mainly in. But in this game, it's like I haven't figured that out yet. All right. I guess starting with this big dude, like whatever big dude I play first, he just goes away anyway. So I probably should have. At least this guy draws me a card. Okay, cool. Sure. I'll watch as he spanks me back. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's see what happens. Tribute, recycle. When you draw a card. What? Oh, this Misguided Herald is cool. You pick a top 5 cards off the deck, and if you find a champion, you throw it into play. So we're going to have Flop Plucker hitting our hand here. I love this guy. This is a great card. So I'm forced to discard a card, and he gets to draw a card. It's going to be that type of game. I have no way to really draw, but I could put this guy into play and break him to draw. And this guy's unblockable too. That's the other problem. I need an answer for this guy, because when he damages me, he's unblockable. So when he comes in for 1 and hits me, I have to discard a card and he gets to draw a card. So I feel like this is the lesson in Thought Plucker. Yep, let's do it. Now let's see here. Yeah, so this should work. It sucks. Yeah, let's do it though. Break this guy. We get a zombie token out of it. That's cool. Not really, but sure. Ah, great, another Thought Plucker. Didn't see that coming. Oh, Airborne's so good. So is exhausting all their dudes. So is drawing a card and breaking through. I don't know. I feel like the Frost Giant's gotta go. Frantic digging. He's digging and drawing, digging and drawing. Oh man. Okay. Amnesia. Vanishes in my whole pile. Comes in and fights. Okay. Oh, he let me hit him for 13? Thought Plucker time. Yep. Let's get rid of the dragon. Oh, wow. So let's choose a champion and break the rest. Maybe he'll break the, yeah. Oh, he kept that guy. Okay, that's fine. That's absolutely fine though. When you draw a card, yeah. Just recycling, drawn, recycling, drawn. All right. So Thought Plucker's gone. So let's throw. I think the breakthrough guy's better to get into play. He'll draw me a card. Sweet. 2 for 2. I'll trade with your dude. Reset. Just drawing. Yeah. Oh, he healed his, made his guy bigger. Oh, that sucks. Frantic digging. Draw, 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 draw. Yeah. Turn target champion to his owner's hand. That's great. Uh-oh. I feel like I need to be drawing more and I'm not. I need to value the draw. I also want to put dudes into play. Vanishes my discard pile. Great. Frantic digging. Oh no. Plucker is back. Alright. Discard a card. Let's get rid of the Palace Guard. Enemy turn. Let's play this. Draw 2. Whoops. No, no, no. Good thing you can go back. Draw 2. Oh, hello. Hello. Guess I'll take your health away and gain health myself. That's nice. Yeah, sure. You can attack me, whatever. Yep, yep. Come on in, boys. Attack away. Alright. It's my turn. Break all champions? No. I'm just going to put Kong on the top of my deck. Great. Just great. Oh, I drew a Kong. Surprise. Thought Plucker again. This is crazy. Got like a loop going. I think Kong's got to go. So 3. No, I'll save my Triceratops. Oh, he's not even going to attack with this guy. Why is he not attacking with him? Attack with some breakthrough. Oh, he's gonna put it right. It's so frustrating. Okay. Well, these guys are all slow as bananas. I'm gonna die just them attacking me if I can't get anything going on my turn. It's crazy. Screw you, Thought Plucker. Oh, Thought Plucker, no Thought Plucker. Great. Sure. Con, go. Yeah, he's just gonna empty my hand. How do we do this? Yes, I agree, Nikos. These imps are very annoying. Oh man, yeah, I don't know. This one, I'm not sure what to do here. Attack him for 3. I guess I'll declare a blocker. Okay, what? Oh, it's because he's airborne. I can't even block against these guys. I keep forgetting they fly. So, like, I'm dead, right? Unless I break this guy. Try to stay alive, I guess. Oh. Pass. 1 health. Yeah. No, no, no. I need to put them in together. Ah, that's what I forgot. He's gonna get bounced again. Right? Put target attack champion on top of its owner's deck. Is that the only one they keep doing over and over again? Yeah, whatever. Back to hand. And block. Break all the champions. Oh, Sea Titan. Man, this is driving me nuts. Back to hand, back to hand, back to hand. I don't have a way out this time. Draw, let's see. Nope. Pass, and we're dead. Ah, that's frustrating. I don't know what to do to that one, but it's the crazy bouncing guys back. All right. So we're gonna leave that for now. try that again next time. Yeah. Let's play online. Anyone in the chat want to challenge me to a game and whoop my butt? You can, even if you're new. I'm fairly new, still figuring the game out, but you can go down here. If you got the app, this is free to play. I'm playing on Steam, but you can play on iOS or Android. Install it, it's free in all those stores, and then you just set up an account. You can play online. You just go to play online, then I think it just asks you to like set up the account the first time. But I'm going to be playing for at least another 30 minutes or so. So you can click challenge here, and then if you just put in my name, which is Rob Game Table. I couldn't put Rob's Gaming Table, didn't fit in, they only give you so many characters. So that is my username on here, so you can challenge me. Actually, after last stream, someone challenged me after the stream was done, like a couple minutes after it ended, and yeah, I'm sorry about that. But we did play, I played through it, but it just sucked we didn't get to play on stream. I felt bad. I was like, Yes, Caffeine Gaming Club. I backed it too. I was one of the backers. I played it in alpha and was like, this game's okay, but I'll wait till it's kind of finished. Yeah, but it released on February 18th in retail release, free to play for everybody. And everyone who backed the Kickstarter got a whole bunch of credits and stuff. You get a whole bunch of, in the store here, you get a bunch of gold and gems for backing it. That's the way they decide to reward the people who spent money on it originally. So you can join in a bunch of tournaments, buy a bunch of cosmetic stuff. But yeah, it's in Steam now. It came out on Steam a couple days late. I don't know what happened, but it's out on Steam now. So you can go download the full retail copy, sign in with your account. You should have an email with a URL you can link, because you're a Kickstarter backer, you should have got an email with a URL you can click. You go to this webpage, you sign in with your account that you use in this, and it'll give you all your gems and your money, and that's what I did to get it all tied in there. So yeah, just look for emails from like White Wizard Games. But yeah. So I have 2 games in progress here with opponents. They're in the async mode or whatever, not real time. So my opponents have like 40 hours and 24 hours-ish to reply and do their moves. But I have some games going on. Played a few other games. I've been winning lately. It's been pretty good. Been actually figuring the game out. Not like when I first played. Let's see, watch. Oops. No. I didn't want to click on it. But yeah. I haven't played that many games since the game came out in retail or whatever, but it's like lost, won, okay. Lost, okay, won, okay. Won. Oh, yeah. And won. So I'm getting better, but again, I still don't know really what I'm doing. And I'm sure these are newer opponents too, and I apologize. But it's fun. I've been having fun though. I figured out the game a little bit. Like, at first I didn't understand what was happening. It felt like that last AI game where I'd play something and then they would just wipe it and smack me back in the face. But I'm understanding this like whole not spending your gold first all the time is like kind of like a way to kind of play chicken with your opponent and try to do stuff to punish them after. Nico says, the game is superb for veterans of Magic the Gathering that don't want to spend a huge sum of money to become competitive. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Somebody asked me what I would compare this game to, and I keep seeing people describe it as, to new players, as it's Magic on a budget. So you get all the cards, even physical. It's like cheap to get into physically comparative. Like you get the base 120 cards, 1 copy of each in a box for like 15 or 20 bucks. And then if you want to get 3 copies, you just buy 3 of that box. Boom, you have all the core set stuff that came out originally. And then there's like little packs of fixed cards that came out later to add for each set that came out. It added 40 something cards or 50 cards to the pool. But to get those cards, you just buy those little $5 packs and boom, you get the same cards as everyone else. But you're not chasing rares and stuff like that, which is neat. You're only chasing stuff that's out of print. Or your local store doesn't stock. That's the only thing. But I'm hoping if I see them at Gen Con or Origins this year, I can grab some of the packs that seem to be out of stock and hard to find. But in their Kickstarters they do every year, there's a way you can get all the epic stuff that way. Even the previous stuff that's like out of stock, or the Kickstarter exclusive packs. I have a few of those that are cards that never have come out in regular retail release that I have, I think like 2 copies of to just play for fun at home, but you would never see them at a tournament, I don't think. But yeah, So if anyone installs it and wants to challenge me, but either way, let's just find a new game. So they got this cool quick match thing. Careful, I clicked on it last stream, didn't know what it was. It kind of shows you on the screen, tells you what it is. But if there's somebody ready to play, it throws you in right away. But if you have a constructed deck built, at least one that's legal, it could throw you into a constructed match if somebody's waiting in that queue and just randomly grabs one of the decks from your library or your collection or whatever and throws you into a match, which is fun. Or it could throw you into a dark draft if somebody's waiting in there and you just start drafting, which happened to me. I don't know the pool that well, but I got forced to play dark draft and it was fun. It's the most popular format in this game is dark draft, where you're each getting 5 packs of 5 cards. You pick one, the other 4 go to your opponent, they pick 2, and then the last 2 in the little pack, they leave the game. And that's just you building your deck. You don't build a deck after you've built your pool of cards. You're just ready to go. You draft your 30 cards from a pool of 100 cards, and you're just ready to play a 30-on-30 game, which is kind of cool. So we can go new game. And in here there's beginner, which these are the 4, I think these are the 4 decks that are in the base set. When you buy the base game, it comes with 120 cards, 30 of each faction. You could just take all 30 unique cards of a faction, and they recommend just giving one player one faction, one player another faction, and just play. Or shuffle up all 120 cards and do random 30, which that also exists here, where you can play like a random 30 game. You can also play with 60 card pre-built decks, and you can also play dark draft. And you can do that with 48 hours between turns, worst case. If nobody replies after 48 hours, you just win the game, you lose the game if you haven't replied. But you can do real time, where each player has 20 minutes in the games, and the draft part's also timed, it says. So there's lots of cool formats. So if you're into just like drafting and stuff, that exists. But obviously you have to know the pool to be really good at it, I would think. But yeah, random 30 is a good way just to figure the game out, where you just get 30 random cards, you don't know what's in your deck, and you just make it work. So I want to play. Let's go. I guess we'll do real time. I think. I wish, like in beginner, like these are real time, and that's the problem. But I guess we can try. Let's try Sage. I want to play with Sage. I like playing with them. They're fun. So real time games. You have 20 minutes. If you fail, so it sticks you in this queue. You're like waiting to find another real time opponent. So if I'm sitting in this queue and someone clicks quick match, they might get put into this game with me as a beginner, and it'll just randomly pick one of those 4 faction decks to play against me. Which, here we go. Or this was somebody in the queue also looking for a beginner game. So I'm playing against Poyon, and my opponent's resolving an effect. So here's his little like chess timer clock thing going. And yeah. So we can mulligan. I don't know what I'm doing. Obviously, he figured he wanted to mulligan some stuff. So we can return targeted champion. Hasty retreat's good. Deal 5 damage to each attacking champion. This is a card why you wouldn't want to attack with multiple guys at once, because you can deal 5 to each of them. But it recycles, so it helps me draw cards once I have at least 2 in my discard pile. Oops. Memory Spirit. She's ambush. I can play her when I can play events, but she's airborne, so she can only be defended by other airborne champions. When she comes into play, you may return a target event from your discard pile to your hand. So good recycle, but again, I don't have many events in there, but there is an event here. I find this one fun. Gain control of a target champion this turn. Prepare it. It has blitz. Or if it's my turn, you just gain control of it. So that's kind of neat. But then if they bounce it back to hand, it goes to the owner's hand. So I can steal a guy, but if they have a way to bounce it. But I don't even know what faction my opponent's playing either. So Steel Golem, this guy we saw recently in our campaign. He's untargetable, and Loyalty 2 can have blitz. Obviously I have loyalty. I'm only playing with the Sage faction, so loyalty should not be a problem. Okay, so I don't know. These all seem kind of fun, and I just want to keep them. The only thing I don't see is draw. Oh, I guess this one's draw. Hasty Retreat's a draw. So let's just keep it all. I just gotta uncheck it all. I don't know. I mean, I could be digging for like Thought Plucker would be fun, or some card disadvantage for my opponent would be fun, but let's just keep it and see what's up. So my turn. So I could go aggressive, play a Steel Golem. I spend my gold. I blitz. He's untargetable. I could go in for an attack. but then my opponent might just play a card that banishes it or breaks it and turns it into a... Well, I guess it'd have to be target champion. So yeah, let's try it. And let's show that we have Memory Spirit, and let's show Spike Trap. I don't know. Okay, and it's Blitz, so we can try to attack and see what happens. But again, my opponent has gold, so they might have an answer. That's the thing where you want to bait out your opponent spending gold, so then you can do this kind of stuff without it getting wrecked, because a lot of zero-cost cards aren't strong enough to deal with sometimes with certain situations, I guess. He's going to pass. And we're taking too long because we're talking, but 13 damage right off the bat's pretty good. And I'll pass to my opponent. Kind of end the turn here if he wants. Yeah, it is a cool game. I like it a lot. It seems fun. I like that the card pool isn't too huge, so trying to learn all of it seems a little overwhelming at first. Trying to learn the nuances of the game seems a little overwhelming at first, but compared to other games I've played, like other LCGs where I've played them after they've been out for many, many years and they have tons of keywords, tons of factions, tons of cards, thousands of cards, this has a very small amount of keywords to understand, and it still feels pretty new playerish friendly to get into it. But then to like master it, the veteran player thing, which you guys have mentioned in the chat, is like, yeah, it's very rewarding to veteran players, which is cool, like to understand the nuances of the game. So he just wasn't paying attention there, just drew 2. Okay. And I'll just pass. I really need to draw cards. So he's playing good. So that means healing. And maybe human tokens and... Yeah. He's drawn... Oh, banishing. What was that? Banish all non-token champions. If it's opponent's turn, they draw a card. Oh, it's not, though. I really wish I could draw a card. So that's his gold spend. Putting Priestess of Angeline into play with the recycle already. Yeah, this guy knows what he's doing. He's drawing cards already. Very good, very good. Okay, so I need to draw. So let's do that. And pass to my opponent. So the hand size in this game is max, I think, or you have to discard down to 7 at the end of your turn, but not at the end of your opponent's turn. So you can have a whole bunch of cards in hand, draw a ton on their turn, but you only have to worry about by the end of your turn not losing a card. So it's my turn, gold not spent. This is Winter Fairy, Airborne, Tribute, draw a card. When this card damages the opponent or is broken, you draw another card. Oh, the target player discards 2 cards at the end of the turn, you can recall it. What do you want to do here? Ambush and untargetable. Just play Winter. Like, I really don't know what to do. I still don't understand like which windows to play what cards, but I'll just throw a Winter Fairy into play. Which draws me a card at least. I don't know. Pass. I want him to put out something, or her to put out something more interesting, so I can gain control of it. Would be fun. Time Walker. Loyalty 2. Return all other champions to their owner's hands. Oh, that's fun. It's fun if you have like come into play stuff. Target champion gains. Oh, some health. Gains unbreakable and untargetable this turn. So I can't break or target. Okay, whose turn is my turn? Anything else? Nope, I'll pass. Coming in, airborne attack for 5. Could take control. No, not airborne. There's gotta be tricks here I can do. Just take control of it. 5 damage. This card damages an opponent and or is broken, draw a card. I mean, that doesn't seem too bad. 5 damage plus 4. So I think... What does Hasty Retreat do again? Return targeted champion to its owner's hand. If it's attacking you and it's unblocked, its controller draws a card. So I could put in Memory Spirit, right? Block it and use the 0 to kill it? Yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing, but I also could I not play Memory Spirit, but then that costs a gold, right? Yeah, let's do pass the declare blockers. Which I keep clicking and doesn't seem to do anything. Okay, there it goes. Block. Then I play this. Oh, I don't have enough to recycle, right? Insufficient, so we'll skip the recycle part. Nikos, thank you for the tips, by the way. See, I feel like I'm too slow, like streaming and describing what I'm doing, also reading cards being a newer player. I find this 20-minute timer is very unforgiving. But then if I play real time, I'll play and sometimes I'll be doing turns with my opponent. Same thing happened in Star Realms, where like you'd be playing and then you can tell they just go off and do whatever, or they're in another game and then you're waiting for them to respond for a while. And it's like sometimes too slow. But if anyone in the chat wants to challenge me to like a not real-time game, then we can take time and I can figure out what's what and whatever, but it's all good either way. So he just totally schooled me there with a banished target champion. Its controller gains health equal to its offense. If you were the champion's controller, you draw 2 cards. Well, that's sucky. So I didn't get to kill that guy, but can I? Can I do anything here? I could take control of it, or again do the Memory Spirit thing and grab. I could grab the Spike Trap back, right? Could be funny. Skip the recycle. Yeah, return it and use it again. That's what I did, Nikos. That's what I did. Awesome. All right. So then pass to block events. Start my turn. Ooh, Thought Plucker time. But on my turn, is it good to use the Thought Plucker? I don't know. Well, he still has a gold? Probably not, right? Let's do attack. Great minds think alike, right? Use the imp on enemy turn always. That's what I was thinking. I feel like that's like the best time to use it, but has to assign damage. Okay. I may have missed that. I want to use this one, I think. Which I feel like I should have done earlier. Force him to discard 2 cards at the end of my turn. Because then I could have recalled that maybe. Or even would have helped to recycle for some draw. Because he'll discard cards, but he's just going to draw. He'll probably use his gold to draw. Oh, he's going to play cards out? Yeah, I guess, sure. Yeah, see, he'll just draw 2 cards. Oh, no way. Human tokens? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And you can just come in a crazy attack, right, with this? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, he didn't draw. That's crazy. I thought the same thing. I know I thought for sure he was going to just draw 2 cards and kind of negate that downside, but he's going to go all in with tokens, I guess. But if he attacks Gold Drag... Oh, and Righteous. Oh, no. They all have Righteous, which means anytime they do damage, he's going to heal up. Yeah, he schooled me here. Or... Oh, Time Walker. I can't play it not on my turn. Never mind. Crystal Golem. Yeah, heal is going to be crazy. I don't have a board wipe. So... Uh-oh. Yeah. I could take control of the dragon, right? Yeah, I think that's what I do, right? Take control of the dragon? Yeah. That's exactly it. Gain control. Oh, we'll get that back. And I could use... He didn't attack. When this card attacks, your champions get +2 for the turn. So it's too late for that. Like, I won't be able to turn that off, right? But I mean, he's attacking for 4. I probably should defend, right? Yeah, we'll run out of time. That's the problem. I'm too slow. So I'll probably just lose on time, but at least I'm learning stuff here. This is fun. Let's block. Yeah. He wants to attack with all those guys. Sure. I have Righteous now. Suck it. He'll get that guy back, though. That's the problem. If I don't get a board wipe, I'm in trouble. Pass. Yeah, I don't know if even Sage has a way to really wipe tokens off the board or get rid of this crap. But there's like no hand left, at least. Oh, Time Walker on my turn, right? Yeah, that's what I need. Time Walker on my turn, 100%. 100%. Okay, yeah. Getting his licks in for sure. He's going to attack one more or save it for defense. Oh, he's attacking. He's going to get the dragon back. So, oh, erase. Okay, so let's do it like... No, 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 cancel. What I want to do is attack this one first. Let's see what he does. Or she. Saying he, it's like a he avatar, I don't know. It's hard to know online. Yeah, so he wants to kill her. That's okay. Yeah, I'm fine with that, I guess. Oh, the righteous thing, though. Yeah, I know he would kill a dragon. I thought that, too. Probably should have just did the Time Walker play. Noble Unicorn. Ah, he's got the card draw. Damn it. More health. Avenging Angel. This card's awesome. I like it a lot. If she's expended, I can't attack. Like right now. Not the best play, I know, but return to hand. Oh, Muse, cool. Probably shouldn't have played the Muse that early, but I kept thinking it was pass end of turn, but it was just pass to finish off the challenges. Or the challenge. Yeah. I will block. Kill your horsey. Can't kill the horsey. He's unbreakable now. Oh! Oh, and he had enough to kill my guy. Oh, he baited me good. This Puyon knows what he's doing. Definitely knows what he's doing. He's rocking my face here. Okay, start my turn. He buffed it. I know, that was crazy. I didn't think that was going to happen. All right, let's do... could recycle just to see some cards. Sure. I don't know. Let's recycle. Sure. Ogre Mercenary. Juggernaut's cool to run in with. Breakthrough and Blitz, but he'll just get hit. Yeah, Ryan. Tonight's more Aeons and Legacy. Yeah. Yep. Loyalty to, sure. This card. Done. What's this guy do? Banish target card. Whatever, I'm sure he's got an answer for this guy. Oh no, okay. Yeah, see, time is time. The good in this game is you can win in deck out. Oh yeah, true. But it's not gonna happen for me this game. I don't have time. I guess we'll just let him attack. I don't know. People's champion, unbanishable. Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't know. My turn. Just play it for fun. Put the 0 first, then spend gold. Toss the white knight. I'm just gonna try to move fast here. I doubt I'll get it all done, but I'm gonna 1 minute 8 seconds left. I'll just try to make really fast decisions here. It's like too bad there wasn't a button you could like ask the opponent to add like a few minutes to the timer for each of us, like, you know, sign damage return. Okay. All these cards. Oh, sorry. Shoot. I keep missing the whole... Let's just throw these guys into play. Sure. Recycle. Done. Sure. Let's throw this guy into play. Sure. These ones. Blitz. Sure. Attack. Okay. 5 seconds. Can I make it around to his turn? Yeah, I know. I want to do the Wave of Transformations like the last thing I do, but I want to do it on his turn. Pass. No. Damn. Oh man. Boom. I hate real-time games. Eventually I'm sure I'll love them, but right now it's like I'm not quick enough. Not quick enough at all. I have to read cards too much and then make decisions based on like me reading every card. So that sucks. Oh well. And I hit a player who knew what he was doing there for sure. He had some good tricks. I like that. That was cool. But yeah. All right. I think that's going to be it for today's stream of Epic. I will be streaming Epic again. I just don't know when. I'll figure that out. But yeah, stick around. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more epic digital card game. I'm also going to be streaming other digital tabletop games. I'm going to try to do that more of like a weekly thing, or maybe a little more. I might be doing it over on the Twitch channel. Still haven't decided yet, but you'll see the Twitch link, twitch.tv/Rob's Gaming Table. You can follow me there. And we do lots of live streams here on Rob's Gaming Table on YouTube of actual physical tabletop games. That's my bread and butter, really, that I like doing. Solo, co-op, competitive, multiplayer, whatever, all different tabletop gaming stuff. So subscribe here, hit that notification bell so you do not miss when we go live or any of the other content we posted or post. Check the playlist section, lots of other tabletop games in there. And Nikos, thank you for the help. I appreciate it. Ryan, thanks for hanging out and chatting. A challenge is good to stream. There is no time limit. Yeah, true. Yeah, true. We can do that next time, Nikos, if you're around. Yeah, we can definitely do that. That's what I was trying to say. If somebody wanted a challenge, we could do that maybe next stream, try to line some stuff up and stream with somebody in the chat, and then we can kind of talk it through as we do it and figure things out. But yeah, I definitely normally play like not real time, as you can see here. But the only problem is like if my opponents aren't ready to take their turns, or they take their turn when I'm not available, because who knows what time zone they're in. I may not be able to like sync up so we actually take our turns. A game might take a few days, but some people like that. Some people have a whole bunch of games on the go, and I used to do that with Star Realms. Kind of fun. But anyways, thanks a lot to our Patreon backers for supporting the channel. If you'd like to support the channel, you can do so in the links in the description below. And like I said, all those other people that are streaming noob-friendly epic game content, I've linked all that stuff down in the description below, which I talked about at the start of this stream. So if you're watching this there on YouTube, I'm sure you already saw that. But if you joined our stream a little later, go check that out. There's links in the description to like deck builder, how to play videos for Epic the card game, and other community members doing streams and recent streams that are very noob friendly, strategy oriented, that kind of thing. Some tournament videos, which is kind of cool. So check all that stuff out. Anyways, thanks a lot for watching. And Nikos, thank you. Thank you everyone in the chat who was chilling with me during this stream. We will be streaming again in a couple hours, 7:30 p.m. Hey, Nikos, thank you for following me on Twitch there. It looks like that's where you did. Oh, and subscribing. Thank you so much. But yes, anyways, we will be streaming later tonight our Aeons and Legacy playthrough. We're doing the whole campaign 2-player. We'll continue that tonight. That's all in a playlist. All the other episodes. We're doing episode like I think 5 tonight. So obviously there's spoilers with that. But lots of other live streams scheduled for the rest of the week. Go to youtube.com/Rob's Gaming Table. You can see all our upcoming streams. I try to schedule streams in advance there so you can set reminders for all the ones you want to watch and check them out there. But anyways, thanks a lot for chilling. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.